back. We are still focused on multi-digit multiplication, the standard algorithm, but we are now moving on to 3 digits times 3 digits. So today's practice problem is going to be 235 times 146. Okay, so just like before, when we line up our numbers vertically, we need to make sure our ones, or our rightmost number, is lined up. So that will be 235 times 146. This is going to be very similar to the 2-digit by 2-digit, the 3-digit by 2-digit, with one very important difference. When we get to that, I'll make sure I point it out. So we're going to start with our 6. We're going to multiply that by the 5, the 3, and then the 2. Then we're going to move on to the 4, multiply that by the 5, the 3, and the 2, and this is what we're already used to. When we get to this one, I want to make sure that you note a new process. So 6 times 5 is 30. We're going to carry the 3, bring down the 0. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 3 more is 21. Carry the 2, bring down the 1. And 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. So far, so good, exactly what we're used to. Scratch out these two numbers because I'm done with them. Now we're moving into the tens column, and just like we talked about before, we need to put our placeholder 0. And then we're going to move on because really what we're saying is 40 times 5. So 4 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2, bring down the 0. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. Carry the 1, bring down the 4. And 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 plus 1 more is 9. Okay, now this is where we're going to get a little different. We cross these out because we already used them. So far I've done 6 times 5, 6 times 3, 6 times 2, 4 times 5, 4 times 3, and 4 times 2. Now when I move over to this 1, this is in the hundreds place. So like we put a placeholder for the 4 by putting 1 0 right here. Because this is 100 times 5, what we're going to do is put 2 placeholder zeros. Because really what we're saying is 100 times 5, not 1 times 5. So 1 times 5 is 5, which we can see is the same as saying 100 times 5 is 500. And then we move on with the same. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. Now that I have all my products, I'm going to add them together just like every other time. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. Carry the 1. 9 plus 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, carry the 1, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So now I know that 235 times 146 equals 34,310. Good job.